Hey guys, BAKD here. Today we're looking at the new and improved armor Arbitrator Interdictor. Pretty much they completely neutered this ship. Not only did they take away all of its DPS, they nerfed its power grid, they nerfed its capacitor, they completely nerfed this thing into the ground. This ship is pretty much unflyable in any type of solo content. I'm not really sure. Well, I guess it's pretty tanky. So if you're in a fleet, you can bring one of these babies out and just be the bubbler. If you get snagged off guard or like an interceptor snags you, I think you're pretty much dead. As long as you have a bunch of drones in your stash, you might be able to get away. But this ship is pretty weak now. This is going to be my armor fit interdictor. Now I have one C-type medium autocannon, one autocannon coming in at 74 DPS. We have two drone slots coming in at 133 DPS. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This thing sucks. So for rig wise, since they did completely nerf its power grid, even with losing a autocannon, they nerfed its power grid as well. So making modules fit how I had them before aren't really fitting. I did a Mark 7 disruption field, of course, because it is an interdictor. I did a Federation scram. You want to shut people's micro warp drives off. I went with a Imperial Navy large newt, which is going to be the most powerful module on this ship. Potentially, if you're able to out-tank somebody and newt them down, you will chip away at their tank and kill them. But it's going to take 3 times as long, and you might die before then, depending on the ship you're fighting. Yeah, you just really can't equip much anything anymore. You can swap this. I would probably go with a missile here, like a medium rapid, and do some sort of kiting. Yeah, 15 kilometers, so you can kite with this web at 13.6. You do have 4 mid slots now, so you can equip whatever you want here. You can do a disruptor. I really can't fit much else. Maybe another scram if you want to completely lock somebody down. But I thought a web was a nice complement. On top of the scram, you can kind of lock people down a little bit better. Now with the large newt, you can't get a micro warp drive on here. So I just went with a smuggler afterburner. You go about 900 meters a second, but you can fairly speed tank. A Mark 5 medium capacitor battery. I had to downgrade this from my C-type. And then I went all out tank. To be honest, I had this reactive armor hardener for solo PvP. But potentially popping a adaptive armor hardener would be better tank now. Because this really isn't going to be solo PvP anymore. Let's see if I have it unequipped. I don't. You can do some... God, you can't even do a damage amplifier. Let's just look at that. So it went up like 8 DPS. So that's not even viable anymore. We'll just stick with the capacitor battery to power... What? Oh, that's not what I had there. My adaptive. And then just a medium armor repair. This heals 784 per tick with a tier 3 armor repair bonus. Potentially, I'm going to rebuild this really quick with a better, more last longer type build. And then I just plug both the holes. I do like tank over DPS, and I think it's necessary to be as tanky as possible. You do not want any DPS rigs on here. it is a complete waste. You'll get like a 5 to 10 DPS increase, or if that. So 100% all tank, and that's can be capacitor management, tank, what have you. So down below, I had to do a T2 power grid rig to somewhat fit it like I did before, and I did 2 warp jamming strengths. You can do another power grid rig if you're having trouble fitting this. I am 554 engineering, but if you move to a medium rapid, that will free up a little bit of power grid. So let's just undock really quick, check our tank how it is. It should be about... Oof. That was a pretty big fight I had with the Cinnabol earlier. Almost took me out before the nerf. So my modules are completely gone, so I'm not going to be testing out. I think I get around 25k tank, if that. But I am going to rebuild this ship really quick and have a little bit different fit. Alright, so this is my long range kind of support type interdictor. You want to be as tanky as possible, stick with all the same rigs. Down below, I would probably do inertia, velocity, capacitor management, capacitor multiplier. These really are how you fly your ship, and you don't really want brawling type things, but you don't really need power grid for this. So polycarbon, moored speed, semiconductor, targeting system, really what have you on that down slot there. Remember, no DPS rigs because they pretty much do nothing on this ship. You want to be as tanky as possible. Now for range, depending, I have no missile skills, but these are at 16 kilometers, which aren't the best range. So the other option would be a strike cannon if you are cannons. You do not want to shoot this while your micro warp drive is on. You won't hit, but you can get those to 40 kilometers paired with your 44 kilometer drone control range, which is very good. The other option is a medium long range missile, which I have no missile skills for, but that gets to 27, which is a good sweet spot. Around 20 kilometers you want to be kiting people. For our mid slots, of course, you got to do your warp disruption field generator. You can't do a scram anymore because you're not brawling, so you got to do your warp disruptor, and that goes to a 30 kilometer range. Now this ship gets a bonus to tracking disruptor strength, so as long as you have good advanced propulsion jamming skills, this is going to be very effective for kiting, which maybe that's how we fly the ship now. This can be swapped for another tracking disruptor, a medium newt, really whatever you want in this slot. This web's just going to fend people off and try to kite them, to say the least. If they get close to you, you can kind of tackle them. Now I went with 2 C-type medium armor pairs, which isn't necessary, but it does complement the 30% armor repair bonus pretty well. You can swap this for adaptive. You won't be taking much hits trying to kite. I did a capacitor battery, which this can go to a C-type because we have plenty of power grid remaining. Let's go ahead and just pop that strike cannon on. And let's undock really quick and just check a few things out. But pretty much this is your support role, just trying to stay alive from the person you bubbled and getting to range quickly. Now velocity rigs, you will go much faster. I gotta fix my UI really quick. Well, my UI is bugged. I'm gonna go ahead and just finalize this video how it is. I don't really have many clips because I don't really feel like bringing this ship out. I think they completely messed the ship up. It is a heavy interdictor, so it is a 100% support ship now. I don't agree with the changes on this. I loved flying this ship. But yeah, just honestly, it kind of sucks. It is only for interdiction purposes now, in my opinion. Now, if you guys have any better builds or different modules you equip to this, let me know. Do not equip any damage modules to this ship. Even a drone fire boosting thing only boosts the damage like 20 DPS for what, like 30 seconds. It is 100% not worth it. So remember, all-out tank on this ship now, 100% support roll. You can swap the web for a large group shield booster. I think, I forgot to check the power grid on that, but you should be able to fit one with the changes. Let's go down to large groups. So you cannot fit a large one anymore. You can pop a medium one on, potentially. That will kind of bubble your vicinity, but yeah, it's a tough one. I don't know, maybe a 2 tracking disruptors or a tracking and a missile will be good. You can be the all-around support ship for your crew. But yeah, just let me know in the comments what you guys think about this new ship. Did it get nerfed too much? Am I missing something? Do you guys have any better builds to make this ship viable? But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace. Alright, we got a fight on our hands. Okay. Okay. He is chunking through us pretty fast. Let's see if we can hold up to it. I think we may need to warp. Come on, bubble drop, drop. Woof. That symbol was tough. Holy smokes.
Autopilot engaged.
Alright, let's go to our safe spot. Good fight, my friend. Alright, here we go. Interdictor versus interdictor. Alright, we're doing some good damage. We need our capacitor battery back up though. I don't think I can live another shot. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Need him a little bit more.
Can I ask you to try to test it?
Alright, I think we got him. Come on, baby. Oh no. Come on, one more pulse. Oh no, I think he's got me. Yep, there we go. Woo! Good fight, my friend. Good fight. Almost had him. Let's see my death mail.